International Day of People with Disabilities, December 3rd.
Randy Firth, CNIB.
The International Day of People with Disabilities for me means people celebrating their successes, their achievements, and being recognized for their ability.
Danny McCoy.
I think it's wonderful that the United Nations recognizes disabled individuals as part of a large part of society.
International Day of People with Disabilities. Access, togetherness, strength. Photos show award recipients at a ceremony and other disabled persons being assisted and helping each other. Danny McCoy, co-founder of the Disabled Sailing Association of Ontario, cruises Toronto Harbour in his skiff.
We want to be accepted. We want to be visible and be accepted to be integrated.
Mazina Reeby, Unsung Hero 2008.
We are people, we want to live in dignity in the community.
The International Day of People with Disabilities is really a celebration. There's an award component where people can be nominated for Unsung Heroes awards, people who have done things to make Toronto a better place.
I have disability.
Robert P.O. Hajar.
I ask you, see my ability.
The audience applauds him at the podium on stage.
I felt honored, and I was so special to receive the Unsung Heroes Award.
Robert Hampson, Variety Village Ambassador, Unsung Hero 2007.
I was really surprised. I just think of myself as a normal teenager, doing what I love to do. I love talking to people about what it's like to be blind and that people with disabilities are just like other people.
Mazina Reeby.
I really enjoyed the bios, and you see how impressive the things that they've done, the advocacy part, volunteer work, all the effort that they believe in to make change for people with disabilities a better life.
Crystal Chin, volunteer.
I think it's extremely humbling to be recognized among so many great advocates in the city. And I think it has motivated me and encouraged me to do more.
Danny McCoy rolls along a pier.
There are many individuals who are disabled that are making a footprint in our society here in Toronto.
I think it's a great event to attend, to get to know the community and to network and just to make friends.
There's a poetry contest, there's artwork.
Beverly Smith.
It's very interesting for me to be able to display my art, but even more to see the other artists there and to see their artwork.
I had submitted one of my poems and it was chosen and I was asked to read it.
When you hear someone's poetry, you hear their words and their creativity and their perspective on life, so I think that's a really special part.
I think it's important to celebrate International Day of People with Disabilities because it gives people with disabilities a chance to be recognized. It's a chance for everybody who has a disability to appreciate themselves and the gifts that they have to share with others.
I think it's critical that we celebrate International Day for people with disabilities because, you know, especially like a city in Toronto, it's full of diversity, and I think disability is part of that diversity. It's part of the whole package.
It's very important that people
Robert Hampson.
know more about what they're capable of and that they're included in society and have the same rights as everyone else.
This was a great opportunity for people to come out and see that persons with disabilities are active, are involved, are important, and each of us can contribute to the fabric of this great city.
Rebecca Bianey is twirled in her wheelchair.
Yes, I dance.
This program has been described by the Accessible Channel. Special thanks to the participants: Mazina Reeby, Sandra Carpenter, Crystal Chin, Randy Firth, Lizelle Galeas, Robert P.O. Hajar, Robert Hampson, Danny McCoy, Beverly Smith, Barbara Stewart Fisher. Thank you to Rebecca Bianey, Susan Bianey, Caitlin Schultz and Variety Village, Canadian National Institute for the Blind, Centre for Independent Living Toronto, Disabled Sailing Association of Ontario. Original music by Symphony of Nine. Toronto's International Day of People with Disabilities. Toronto.ca/diversity or idpwd@toronto.ca. TTY 416-338-0889. For sponsorship opportunities, donations, or to volunteer, call 416-338-4756. A message from the City of Toronto.